question that 7,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? Then in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, two NFC South teams set to tango. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. And on the Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys making a statement last week, completely dismantling the opposition in that blowout win. Facing off with him, that's head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Brown had the Falcons for their first possession. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. This rookie quarterback from the University of Oklahoma.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you could see some of those nerves slipping through.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Still sticking with the passing game. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Gets this one to London. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd and 12 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Down to the 10. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. First down from the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 4 yards.
They'll try and throw it here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. They are throwing it again. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down and goal.
After the sack, another pass on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Now looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Complete out to the right side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Mooney downfield, and he has it. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll throw it again. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
He'll throw it yet again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're going play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
That one's complete to London. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Forced out to his right. That throw behind his intended target. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's a throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. We've set it down for him at the 38.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 now. Launches one deep downfield. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throw on third down. And this is another incompletion.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by
They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Throwing it to start this drive. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Throwing now on first down. But still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll come up first and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. To the air now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pitts brings it in. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Falcons.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback.
And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Through the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Atlanta.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Back now, pressure on its way. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Pass play now. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play coming here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking for a throw here. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Second and 10 now. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. They did it! He made the interception! Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's going to throw this one. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempted.
Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd down at their 49-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's a gain of 4.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. Gets this one to London. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision, that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Rolling out to his left. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down, Falcons.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll throw on first. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons nearing their 6th win this season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Goal to go. They're passing. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught on the comeback route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has it in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be... And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
The Falcons game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's finally time that the players are asked about it.